Greetings, chat! It is I, Dingus the Strix, here once more to bring you an epic philosopher stream from your favorite epic wizard. And today is Thursday, which means it is Read and Retro Day! We'll be reading some more lives and opinions of eminent philosophers, and then playing some Super Mario Galaxy later. Because, I forget which day I did it. I think it was on my birthday stream, which was not on my birthday. I think I started a playthrough of Super Mario Galaxy. I got like 10-ish stars. So I'm like, you know what? I'll make that my new retro game to play, considering that I recently beat Illusion of Gaia. So I do need another retro game to play, and I'm pretty sure at this point, Super Mario Galaxy would count as a retro game. I mean, I know the Wii generation was probably... Is it considered last generation, or is it 2 generations now? I actually don't know. Because I know technically right now it's the PS4, Xbox One, and Switch era. But technically the PS5 is out, so I don't know if PS3 is considered 2 generations ago now. I think it is. Which, if that's the case, then Super Mario Galaxy is definitely retro. At least I hope so. I mean, regardless, I'm playing it. I'm playing it. That's the game I'm playing, chat. I'll probably be reading Lives and Opinions of Eminent Philosophers probably for... I mean, I can't really anticipate how long I'll be reading something. It really depends on how many, the chapters are divvied up. Which, in the case of Lives and Opinions of Eminent Philosophers, it's divvied up by philosopher. Like, philosophers are the chapters, and every philosopher has, like, sections. And, last time we read Solon, and we got to Kilo. And I think I looked ahead a little bit. Kilo is shorter compared to Solon and Thales. Yeah, it is. Yeah, he is. Because after Kilo, there's Pittacus, and then after Pittacus, it's, Bias. And then after Bias, it's... Okay, Bias is... Okay, no, never mind. Bias is also pretty short. Because then you get the Cleobulus. And Periander. And then Anacostus. Then Mycen. Holy crap. Epimendes. Or Epimedes and... Holy crap. You know, chat, if we read a good portion of the book, we might get to quote-unquote book 2, which gets to the next generation of philosophers. Now, I don't know that for a fact, because I don't know how many pages it takes to read in a stream. Considering that we've only read like 30-ish pages so far, I would say we would probably get to the halfway point of what we're about to read today. Or rather, let me phrase that. We might read up to... If I had to ballpark it, we can read Kilo, no problem. We can read Pittacus, no problem. We can read Bias. Cleobulus might be the stopping point. I can't guarantee that, chat, but I'm going to make a prediction right now. Cleobulus is probably going to be where we stop. But who knows? I could be wrong. We might be able to go beyond Cleobulus and get to like Mycen and whatnot, and Anacostus and shit. But we'll get there. We'll see when we get there. Is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, we'll see when we get there. Anyway, chat. Oh yeah. Here's some important news, chat. Tomorrow there will not be a NPNR. For my comrades have decided that they want to chat privately amongst themselves to get some important business out of the way, which that is perfectly fine. In which case, I'm going to contact True Lotus and see if he's down to play the Pokemon Soul Link on Saturday. If he is, chat, then I'll change things up and we can instead do the Japanese practice stream tomorrow, and then me and Chulos will do our Soul Link on Saturday. As a matter of fact, let me contact him right now. Let me see if he's available. I mean, he won't be available like probably right now. But if he is, but if that's the case, I mean, we can kill two birds with one stone. That's the case, you know. Are you available? Okay, message sent. Hopefully he gets back to me soon. Anywho, yeah, so that's that news chat, and yeah, that's about it. Tomorrow I'll more than likely be tomorrow, depending on Chulos' answer, I'll be doing the Japanese practice stream tomorrow. And if not, then I'll just cancel tomorrow's stream, and then we can just do the Japanese practice on Saturday like usual. Sound good, chat? I hope so. Okay, because I could definitely utilize my Friday to do something more important if I decide to cancel for tomorrow. Okay, greetings Odyssey, how you doing? Alright, chat. Enough delay. It is time that we enter the reading realm. Let us read our book, Lives and Opinions of Eminent Philosophers, so that we may gain knowledge together, so that we may figure out the mysteries of the universe, the secret to human beings, and critical thinking. Alright. Hold on, chat. My mouse is being stupid again! Hold on! Okay, it's working. To the reading chat! Oh, sorry. The reading realm chat! Let's go! Post haste! Huzzah! Hello there, chat. Welcome! We are here in the reading realm! Where we read a book together, or rather, I read you a book, you listen, and then we can have like discussions whenever we take breaks. And today's book, as I already mentioned before, is The Lives and Opinions of Eminent Philosophers by Diogenes Laertius. Now, excuse me, chat, while I get the Book of Beast. There we go. I summoned the Book of Beast. Oh yeah, and by the way, chat, before I begin my reading, let me give a quick recap of what we read before. Essentially, last stream, we've read about the sage Solon of Salamis. A man who quite has a severe hatred for tyrants. A man who tried to warn his fellow man at Athens about the evil Pisistratus. But no one would listen. Oh, how no one would listen. It was unfortunate. Very unfortunate. But Pisistratus took power of Athens and ruled as a tyrant. And Solon had to defect back to other lands. But it's alright. After all, Solon's wisdom did spread, across Athens, and a lot of people learned a lot from him. Especially considering that he was a great lawgiver. Okay. Is there any other details I might be missing about Solon? I don't think so. Because besides being a lawgiver and his conflict with Pisistratus, there's not much else that we need to go over with you all in regards to Solon. If you want to know everything I talked about Solon, I recommend either watching the VOD here on Twitch, or if that's not available, let me do this. Is this the command? Hold on. Can't remember if it was VOD or VODs. It's one of the two. Is it VOD or is it VODs? Well, considering nothing happened, it must have been VODs. Okay, hold on, chat. There we go. Here you go, chat. Here are my my VOD channels, both on YouTube, Odyssey, and Rumble. Now, unfortunately, on Odyssey has a weird requirement in order for me to have a synced upload with YouTube. So Odyssey is going to be quite behind. But Rumble is synced with YouTube. So you can see all of my up-to-date VODs on both YouTube and Rumble. Actually, as a matter of fact, chat, hold on for a second. Let me copy-paste this information to YouTube as well as Odyssey, so that you all have the same information. There we go. Wonderful. Now everyone has access to the link. I'm also going to paste this on Twitch as well. Or not Twitch, I mean Twitter. God damn these TW names. Okay, there we go. Okay, refresh. Alright. Now that we have that out the way, let me get rid of this quote. It is time to begin our reading. Listen up, everyone. I'm going to tell you a tale. The tale of another sage who goes by the name of Chilo. Chilo spelled C-H-I-L-O. Let us begin. Actually, hold on. Before I begin, I need to confirm something. I need to confirm something. The name of this one place, because I can't tell if I'm pronouncing the name of this one place right or not. Lacomedamia. Is it Lacomedamia? Hold on, how's it spelled? L-A-C-E Lacide, or whatever. Lacedemon. How do you pronounce this? Lacedemon. Lace. Lacedaemon. Wait, Lacedaemon? Wait, no! That can't be right. That can't be right. Is that how it's pronounced? Lacedaemon? There's no way. Lacedaemon. It is Lacedaemon. What the fuck? Lacedaemon. But it also says Lacedaemon right here. What? So is it Lacedaemon or Lacedaemon? You know what? I'll just go with what Wikipedia is telling me right now. Lacedaemon. Okay. Sorry, chat. Sorry for that minor distraction. Let me start for real. Life of Chilo. Number one. Chilo was a Lacedaemonian, the son of Diogenes. He composed verses in the elegiac meter to the number of 200. And it was a saying of his that a foresight of future events, such as could be arrived at by consideration what was the virtue of a man. He also said once to his brother, who was indignant at not being an author, while he himself was one, "The reason is because I know how to bear injustice, but you do not." And he was made ephor in the 55th Olympiad. But Pamphila says that it was the 56th. And he was made first ephor in the year the archonship of Euthydemus, as we are told by Socrates. Chilo was also the first person who introduced the custom of joining the ephors to the kings as their counselors. Though Satyrus attributes this institution to Lycurgus, he, as Herodotus says in the first book, when Hippocrates was sacrificing as Olympia, and the cauldrons began to boil of their own accord, advised him either to marry or, if he were married already, to discard his wife and disown his children. 2. They tell a story also of his having asked Aesop what Jupiter was doing, and Aesop replied, "He is lowering what is high and exalting what is low." Being asked in what educated men differed from those who were literate, he said, in good hopes. Having had the question put to him what was difficult, he said, "To be silent about secrets, to make good use of one's leisure, and to be able to submit to injustice." And besides these three things, he added further, to rule one's tongue, especially at a banquet, and not to speak ill of one's neighbors. For if one does so, one is sure to hear what will not like. He advised, moreover, to threaten no one, for that is a womanly trick. To be more prompt to go to one's friends in adversity than in prosperity. To make a moderate display at one's marriage. Not to speak evil of the dead. To honor old age. To keep a watch upon oneself. To prefer punishment to disgraceful gain. For the one is painful but once, but the other is one's whole life. Not to laugh at a person in misfortune. If one is strong, to be also merciful, so that one's neighbors may respect one rather than fear one. To learn how to regulate one's own house well. Not to let one's tongue outrun one's sense. To restrain anger. Not to dislike divination. Not to desire what is impossible. Not to make too much haste on one's road. When speaking, not to gesticulate with the hand, for that is like a madman. To obey the laws. To love quiet. And of all his songs, this was the one most approved. Gold is best tested by whetstone hard, which gives a certain proof of purity, and gold itself acts as a test of men, by which we know the temper of the minds. Okay, so that's 1 and 2. Let's take a break there and let us discuss before we get to 3, 4, and 5. Alright. No more listening, time to discuss! It is time to chat about the little I've read, chat. Okay, so Kilo seems to be a man of... How would I describe Kilo, chat? I mean, obviously he's a virtuous man, as most wise men are. He's most wise, but wise about what in particular? I mean, he seems to be credited with being the first to essentially give councilmen to the kings. Because kings are not perfect, so of course councilmen can, aid them in their duties as kings. So I guess that's 1 point for Kilo, potentially. Another point about Kilo that seems pretty interesting is that he seems to embody a certain law of power. Now, obviously, chat, this stream, we're reading about the lives and opinions of eminent philosophers. But there's another book that I do want to read on stream called The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. And it seems like Kilo embodies one of the laws of power. I forget which number it was, but it's like either 3 or 4, which essentially is say less than necessary. As Kilo says right here, what was difficult? To be silent about secrets, and to make good use of one's leisure, and to submit to injustice. Or actually, no. This is the line I want. To rule one's tongue, especially at a banquet, and not to speak ill of one's neighbors. For if one does so, one is sure to hear what one will not like. Essentially, he's saying, don't talk shit unless you're you're prepared to get shit talked to you as well. That's essentially the lesson Kilo's espousing here. And I agree. I mean, why say rude things unless you yourself consent to be having rude things said to you as well? I mean, that's only fair. I'm trying to see the line that stands out to me. To rule one's tongue? To be silent about secrets. To submit to injustice. I hope there's a deeper explanation as to what he means by to submit to injustice. I don't think he necessarily means let evil things happen. That's not how I interpret that at all. I think what Kilo means is bad shit will happen, but don't let the bad shit control your life. That's kind of how I'm interpreting his words. And I could be putting words in his mouth, but that's kind of how I'm reading it, chat. I think Kilo is essentially saying that if injustice happens to you, do not let that injustice plague your mind. Think rationally. Just let the evil come, it will pass, and then after the evil passes, then you can act and perform justice, perhaps. Though at this point, Chan, it almost seems like I'm talking for him, but I'm not, I swear. That's just my personal interpretation. If I assume that he is in fact a wise man. Okay, let's see. And I guess the next part, it talks about how he essentially just gives a lot of his values. Such as don't speak of, the dead, don't speak evil of the dead, respect your elders, check yourself. It's better to be punished if you've done an injustice than to live your rest of your life having done something bad. A strong person is merciful. Keep your house clean. Not to let one's tongue outrun one's sense. Restrain your anger, don't disrespect the gods. Do not desire what's impossible. Like, honestly, a lot of this shit's just very self-explanatory, basic shit. Which I guess, to be fair, maybe during his time, there were a lot of people who didn't, share these values. Because Kilo seems to be very hard on people who seem to talk way too much. Because he's essentially said the same thing at least 3 times. Or maybe even twice. Hold on. Yeah, because right now, first he said to rule one's tongue, especially at a banquet, and not to speak ill of one's neighbors. For if one does so, one is sure to hear what one will not like. And then the second time, he essentially said, not to let one's tongue outrun one's sense. In other words, think before you speak. Essentially. Don't just yammer on about nothing. Think about the words that you want to say and what you want to mean, essentially. Which, yeah, I agree. I agree with Kilo on that one. To love quiet. Yep, I also love quiet. To obey the laws. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. I think I've discussed enough what I want to discuss in regards to these first two sections of Kilo. What about you, chat? You have any thoughts? Any opinions about Kilo? I mean, we barely read Kilo so far, and we're actually almost done already. Because Kilo, as well as Pittacus, their sections are very short compared to Thales and Solon. We might be done with at least 3 people pretty soon. I would say in the next hour or so, we'll probably read at least 3 to 4 people. And that's with my discussion, my discuss sections included. Well, Chad, if you don't have anything to say, I'll continue reading. So, anywho, discuss time over. Listen. Number 3. They say, too, that when he was old, he said that he was not conscious of having ever done an unjust action in his life, but that he doubted about one thing. For that once, when judging in a friend's cause, he had voted himself in accordance with the law, but had persuaded a friend to vote for his acquittal, in order that so he might maintain the law, and yet save his friend. 4. But he was most especially celebrated among the Greeks for having delivered an early opinion about Cythera, an island belonging to Laconia. For having become acquainted with its nature, he said, I wish it had never existed, or that, as it does exist, it was sunk at the bottom of the sea. And his foresight was proved afterwards. For when Demaratus was banished by the Lacedaemonians, hold on, chat. I'm sorry. This one name always gets me. Lacedaemonians. He advised Xerxes to keep his ships at the island, and Greece would have been subdued if Xerxes had taken the advice. And afterwards, Nicias, having reduced the island at the time of the Peloponnesian War, placed it at the garrison of the Athenians, and did a great deal of harm to the Lacedaemonians. There we go, Lacedaemonians. 5. He was very brief in his speech, on which account Aristagoras, the Milesian, calls such as conciseness the Chelonian fashion, and says that it was adopted by Brancus, who built the temple among the Branchidae. Kilo was an old man, about the 52nd Olympiad, when Aesop, the fable writer, flourished, and he said, as Hermippus says, at Pisa, after embracing his son, who had gained the victory in boxing at the Olympic Games. The cause of his death was excess of joy and weakness caused by extreme old age. All the spectators who were present at the games attended his funeral, paying him the highest honors, and we have written the following epigram on him. Let me read it, chat. Let me read it. I thank you, brightest Pollux, that the son of Kilo wears the wreath of victory. Nor need we grieve if at the glorious sight his father died. May such my last end be. And the following inscription is engraved on his statue. The warlike Sparta called this Chilo's son, the wisest man of all the 7 sages. One of his sayings was, surretyship, and then destruction. Then following the letter of his is also extent. From Chilo to Periander, you desire me to abandon the expedition against the immigrants, as you yourself will go forth. But I think that a sole governor is in a slippery position at home, and I consider that tyrant a fortunate man who dies a natural death in his own house. And believe it or not, chat, that's actually all we have of Chilo. See, chat, I told you these were pretty short. Bailey's and Solon were pretty long, but Chilo's was pretty short, and so is Pittacus and Bias. I wonder why there's not that much. Hold on, shall we discuss? I wonder why there's not much data or much writing on it. At least in this book. I mean, their works probably got lost to time, or any other person's works who had information about them also probably got lost to time. But that's the best. This is the best we can work with, chat. This is the best we can work with. So anyway, chat, time to discuss all the remaining parts of Chilo. Starting with number 3, was it? Yes, number 3. But he died in Okay, essentially 3 was about the tale of the art, chat. Essentially, Keel is essentially saying, I've never done a bad thing. Which, you know, being a wise man, I'm not going to say that to be a wise man you need to be squeaky clean in terms of your history. But he's so confident in saying, you know, he's never done an unjust thing that it's like, well, maybe this is why he's a wise man. He's so virtuous, chat. He's never committed an act of evil, and has always done good for his fellow man. As for number 4, he seems to have a hate boner for the island Cythera. I'm not really sure what significance the island Cythera has, but based on what the rest of the text says, there may have been a war going on. Oh, sorry, yeah, there was a war going on. The Peloponnesian War, in fact. And I guess Chilo was probably discussing with his enemies on that island. As for number 5, number 5 talks about a temple built in his honor, and also how concise he was. I mean, I guess I'm not really surprised about Chilo being a very concise person, given the fact that he liked to talk shit about people who yammered on for too long. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie, chat, I kind of sympathize with that. I too don't like when people talk way too much and they don't get to the point of something. Not that I'm an impatient sort of man or I like to rush people, but there are certain people whose names I will not name, who, whenever they try to discuss things with you, they want to, how do I phrase it? They want to use as much words as possible to explain a simple idea. And it's like, well, if the idea is simple, you don't really need that many words at all. So why go through the trouble of finding access words that you don't need to explain a simple concept? If it's a simple concept, use simple words. If it's a complex concept, then use complex words. It's as simple as that, Chad. It's not complex. But seriously, like I said, Chad, I definitely sympathize with Chilo in that regard. Because some people just talk too much. And what else was said? There was a poem in his honor, and he wrote a letter to Periander. And in that letter, he essentially talked about essentially Chilo was just telling Periander that a tyrant is lucky if he dies in his own home by natural causes. because tyrants are well hated. And Kilo is probably saying this specifically to Periander because, well, Periander is a tyrant. Which, weirdly enough, Periander is considered one of the 7 sages. But he's a tyrant. And most philosophers hate tyrants. And yet somehow this man became a sage, or he's considered a sage by some. Why is he considered a sage? Well, when we get to Periander, we're going to find out. But I always do find Periander interesting, considering that he is known as a tyrant. But not a tyrant in the malicious sense. Because obviously when we think of tyrants, we think of, people who abuse their power and they're very cruel and unjust and evil and shit. But in reality, a tyrant essentially just means you have absolute power. Now, of course, with absolute power, you're more than likely going to get corrupted absolutely, What was the phrase again? Absolute power corrupts absolutely? I want to say that it's still kinda applied to Periander, but not to the extent as other tyrants like Pisistratus, or Nero, or Caesar. I guess you could say Periander was probably the most virtuous tyrant. But like I said before, we'll get to Periander eventually. We just got off Kilo, goddammit. We should be talking about Kilo. But there's not much to talk about Kilo because not much is written about Kilo in this book. And with that, Chad, I guess we just move on to the next sage, whose name is Pittacus. So let me go to listen. There we go. Alright, Sir Pittacus. What do you have to say for yourself? Excuse me, chat, while I take a drink. Nice, okay. Life of Pittacus. Number 1. Pittacus was a native of Mytilene. No, not Mytilene, sorry. Mytilene. Oh, it is Mytilene, sorry. Mytilene. And the son of Herodias. Or Herodias. Sorry, Herodias. Son of Herodias. But Durus says that his father was a Thracian. He, in union with the brothers of Alcaeus, put down Melancrus, the tyrant of Lesbos. And in the battle which took place between the Athenians and the Mytileneans, on the subject of the district of Achilles, he was the Mytilenean general, the Athenian commander being Pyrrhon, a Pancratiast, who had gained the victory at Olympia. Pittacus agreed to meet him in single combat, and having a net under his shield, he entangled Pyrrhon without his being aware of it beforehand, and so, having killed him, he preserved the district in disputes to his countrymen. But Apollodorus, in his chronicles, says that subsequently the Athenians had a trial with the Mytileneans about the district, and that the cause was submitted to Periander, who decided in favor of the Athenians. 2. In consequence of his victory, the Mytileneans held Pittacus the greatest honor, and committed the supreme power into his hands. And he held it for 10 years, and then, when he had brought the city and the constitution to good order, he resigned the government, and he lived 10 years after that. And the Militians assigned him an estate, which he consecrated to the god. And to this day, it is called the Pittician land. Oh, sorry, the Pittician land, or the Pittician land. But Sosicrates says that he cut off a small portion of it, saying that half was more than the whole. And when Croesus offered him some money, he would not accept it, as he said that he already had twice as much as he wanted. For that he succeeded to the inheritance of his brother, who had died without children. 3. But Pamphila says in his second book of her commentaries that he had a son named Tarius, who was killed while sitting in a barber shop at Sima by a brazier, who threw an axe at him, and that Simeon sent the murderer to Pittacus, who, when he had learned what had been done, dismissed the man, saying, "Pardon is better than repentance." But Heraclitus says that is the true story, that he got Elasius into his power, and that he released him, saying, "Pardon is better than punishment." He was also a lawgiver, and he made a law that if a man committed a crime while drunk, he should have double punishment, in the hope of deterring men from getting drunk, as wine was very plentiful in the island. Oh, let me look ahead, chat. I'll read up to 6. It was a saying of his that it was a hard thing to be good. And this apothegm is quoted by Simonides, who says, "It was a saying of Pittacus that it is a hard thing to be a really good man." Plato also mentions in his Protagoras. Another of his sayings was, "Even the gods cannot strive against necessity." Another was, "Power shows the man." Being once asked what was best, he replied, "To do what one is doing at the moment well." When Croesus put the question to him, "What is the greatest power?" "The power," he replied, one of the variegated wood, meaning the wooden tables of the laws. Oh, okay. He said once to a man of Phocaea, who was saying that we ought to seek out a virtuous man, but if you seek ever so much, you will not find one. Some people once asked him what thing was very grateful, and he replied, "Time." What was uncertain? The future. What was trusty? The land. What was treacherous? The sea. Another saying of his that it was part of wise men before difficult circumstances arose to provide for their not arising, but that it was part of the brave men to make the best of existing circumstances. He used to say too, "Do not say beforehand what you're going to do, for if you fail, you will be laughed at. Do not approach a man with his misfortunes, fearing lest nemesis may overtake you. If you have received a deposit, restore it. Forbear to speak evil not only of your friends, but also of your enemies. Practice piety with temperance. Cultivate truth, good faith, experience, cleverness, sociability, and industry." You know what, chat? I said I'd stop at 6, but you know what? I think I'll stop at 5. Let's discuss 1 to 4. All right. Time for discuss. Okay, so we're reading Pittacus right now. He is a native of the Mytilene, and he is the son of the Thracian Herodias. And according to the book, chat, apparently he fought a rival general of some sort, or a rival warrior who was part of the Athenian army. And he beat him in battle and killed him in honor. and glory. And due to his wisdom, the people of the people of Mytilene decided to make him the wise man. And that's essentially a good TLDR of the first 3 parts. I will note this, however. Apparently, he had a thing about if you committed a crime while drunk, you should have double the punishment. I guess perhaps during his time in Mytilene, there were a lot of cases of people just going wild with the drinking. So I guess he tried to make laws to try to deter people from doing, crimes while drunk. Which, I mean, sometimes using law can work, sometimes it doesn't. It really depends. At least, you know what? At least he didn't outlaw drinking in general, because if he tried to outlaw drinking in general, my goodness, he would not be a wise man. He probably already knew that outlawing drinking would do no good, so he was just like, you know what? I won't outlaw drinking, but if you cause any trouble for anyone while drinking, we'll just double punish you. So you can have better control of yourself and shit. You'll probably still drink, but keep yourselves at home and keep yourself safe, essentially. As for number 4, chat, number 4 was essentially another, shotgunning of, questions to the philosopher, and him giving, quick answers to give you a good, concise, idea of, what his worldview is. So, to Pittacus, one of the hardest things you could do is be a really good man. It's really easy to commit acts of evil, but it's hard to be good. It is a trial to be a real good man, according to Pittacus. But it's all worth it in the end, according to Pittacus. What is the greatest power of the power? I don't really know what he means by that, Chad. He's just like, what's the greatest power? The power. What does he mean by that? The power. Is he talking about, God or something? Or the gods? What's the power? Or does he mean power in the sense of being a ruler? I honestly have no idea, because he just says the power. Pittacus, could you be a little bit more clear on what you mean there? I don't know exactly what you mean. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, the power of the variegated wood. Okay, never mind, chat. Never mind. He is clear. He's referring to law. Okay, so he thinks the greatest power is law. Okay. And what else is here? Let's see. What is uncertain? Time. What's trusty? The land. What's treacherous? The sea. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, here's some words of wisdom right here. Do not say beforehand what you're going to do, for if you fail, you will be laughed at. In other words, don't fucking make promises you can't keep. If you say you're gonna do something, well, you better do it, man, or you'll look like a complete buffoon if you fail to do so. And he also said, do not reproach a man with his misfortunes, fearing lest nemesis may overtake you. In other words, don't talk shit to people who are having a bad day. For if you do, you'll make an unnecessary enemy. And it's true. Chat, don't make unnecessary enemies with people who've had a bad day. It doesn't have to be that way. Show kindness instead. I mean, that seems to be what Pittacus is espousing. To show kindness to the misfortunate. Not to rub it in their faces. And then make a mortal enemy. For no reason. If you have a deposit, restore it. I assume that just means pay what you owe. And forbear to speak evil not only of your friends, but also your enemies. Kind of Okay, so that sentence is probably a reiteration. Goddamn, I can speak. A reiteration of his nemesis line, where it's just like, don't make unnecessary enemies. Why make unnecessary enemies by talking shit to people misfortunate? You're just gonna cause trouble for yourself if you just do that, you know? And I don't disagree with him. I think Pittacus is right on the money with that one. I wish a lot of people on Twitter would learn this. I wish a lot of people on Twitter would learn this. My goodness. There's so many people in Twitter chat who literally just go out of their way, and not even for like trolling reasons. Like, if you're going out of your way to troll somebody, that's different. But I'm talking about the people on Twitter who go out of their way to act holier than thou on you. Like, how dare you say these mean things on Twitter and yada yada yada, you bigot and blah 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 blah. It's just nonsense on Twitter every day, chat. It's just nonsense. They need to take a page out of Pittacus's book and not start shit that doesn't need to happen. Leave people alone. Let them enjoy themselves. Let them have fun. Is that so hard to ask? Well, apparently it is in this day and age. Anyway, of course, Pittacus also says, practice piety with temperance, cultivate truth, good faith, experience, cleverness, sociability, and industry. I mean, that's just self-explanatory. I don't think I need to discuss that last part, chat. Okay, chat, so I've read, or rather I discussed parts 1 to 4 for Pittacus. Time to read 5, and I believe there's just one more afterwards, 6. And then we get to Bias. Yes. Yes, we have, actually no. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, but they're all really short. Then a letter, and then we get to Bias. Okay, let us do that. 5. Oh, sorry, chat. Hold on. Let me put on listen. There we go. Anyway, 5. He wrote also some songs, of which the following is the most celebrated one. The wise will only face the wicked man with bow in hand well bent and quiver full of arrows. For such a tongue as his says nothing true, prompted by a wily heart to utter double speeches. He also composed 600 verses in elegiac meter, and he wrote the Prestige in prose on laws. Addressed this to his countrymen. 7. He flourished about the 42nd Olympiad, and he died when the Aristomenes was Archon, in the 3rd year of the 52nd Olympiad, having lived more than 70 years, being a very old man. And on his tome, in this description, Lesbos who bore him here, with tears doth bury, Herodias worthy son, wise Pittacus. Another saying of his was, watch your opportunity. 7. There was also another Pittacus, a lawgiver, as Favorinus tells us in his first book of commentaries, and Demetrius says so too, in his essays on men and things of the same name. And the other Pittacus was called Pittacus the Less. Oh wow, that's just mean. Pittacus the Less? Anywho. 8. But it is said that the wise Pittacus once, when a young man consulted him on the subject of marriage, made him the following answer, which is thus given by Callimachus in his epigrams. Herodias, prudent son, or Pittacus, the pride of the Mytilene, once was asked, by an Autanian stranger. Tell me, sage, I have 2 marriages proposed to me. One made my equal is in birth and riches. The other's far above me. Which is best? Advise me which I shall take to wife. Thus spoke the stranger. But the aged prince, raising his old man's staff before his face, said, These will tell you all you want to know, and pointed to some boys, who, with quick lashes, were driving whipping stops along the street. Follow those steps, said he. So he went near them, and heard them say, Let each now mind his own. So when the stranger heard the boys speak thus, he pondered on their words, and laid aside ambitious thoughts of an unequal marriage. And then he took to shame the poor bride. So to you do, O reader, mind thy own. It seems that he may have here spoken from experience, for his own wife was of a more noble birth than himself, since she was a sister of Draco, the son of Penhillus, and she gave herself great airs, and tyrannized over him. 9. Elacius calls Pittacus something Greek because he was splay-footed and used to drag his feet and walking. He also called him something Greek because he had stars on his feet, which were called something in Greek. God damn it. And something in Greek implying that he gave himself airs without reason. And something Greek because he was fat. He also called him, oh my goodness, so many Greek words, because he had weak eyes, and something Greek because he was lazy and dirty. He used to grind corn for the sake of exercise, as Clearcus the philosopher relates. There's a letter of his extent, which runs thus. Pittacus to Croesus. You invite me to come to Lydia, in order that I may see your riches. But I, even without seeing them, do not doubt that the son of Eleates is the richest of the monarchs. But I should get no good by going to Sardis. For I do not want gold myself, but what I have is sufficient for myself and my companions. Still I will come, in order to become acquainted with you as a hospitable man. And thus chat ends the section of Pittacus. So let's discuss Pittacus. And also, hello there. Oh god. Sorry about that. Wrong button. Anyway. Discuss. Also, hello there, Pizza Parker TV. How are you doing this fine Thursday? Cough, Silvervale cough, Antis cough, cancel culture cough. Oh yeah, that bullshit is happening. Yes, I'm quite aware, Pizza Parker. I am quite aware of that. You know what's funny, Pizza Parker? The more I read about, old people, or rather, old philosophers from like ancient Greece or ancient Rome, the one-to-oneness with the modern day is very uncanny. There's just some unfortunate things that always seem to repeat. Which I guess, as the saying goes, history repeats itself. Apparently, I guess ancient Greece and Rome probably had their fair share of antis back in the day, except the antis were probably mad about something else at the time. But that's life, I guess. But anywho, Pizza Parker, how do you fare? How are you doing this fine Thursday? I'm having fun reading the book, Lives and Opinions of Eminent Philosophers. And I'm about to discuss the final sections of Pittacus before I move on to Vius. And I believe I started with 5. Which 5 was just a song I think song. Wait, did he do the song? Okay, yeah. Pittacus actually wrote this song, which essentially he's saying that only the wise man will, or rather, not even the wise man, just the wise people in general will stand up to evil. Wise people will stand up to evil, which I agree. People who are willing to stand up to evil are definitely smart, but I would also say they're also courageous. As for number 6, what does number 6 say? Essentially, number 6 is just saying that Pittacus is just Herodias' son, and he lived for a long time. He lived for over 70 years, which may have been very surprising at the time. 7 just talks about how Pittacus was a lawgiver, which honestly is, at this point, not really uncommon for a lot of philosophers. A lot of philosophers were, funny enough, lawmakers, or they were also into economics. And if not into economics, they were like businessmen or something. Which I find pretty interesting. Which I guess to say every philosopher has like their own trade of some sort. Let's see here. In number 8 was an epigram dedicated to Pittacus again, except it was dealing with a person who wondered if he should go for a wife of similar status or go for a wife of higher status. And essentially Pittacus responded with, go for whatever you want, but if you go for the one with higher status, be careful. Because that shit's not easy. Considering I also dated a woman who is also of high status or whatever. Is essentially what Pittacus said. And 9 essentially was about, oh my god, 9 had a lot of Greek words that are not translated that I don't know what they're talking about, but I guess given the context, he was called a bunch of names. Given the scars on his face and how fat he was. Okay, and he wrote a letter to Croesus about visiting Lydia. Or no, or rather, sorry, Croesus invited Pittacus to Lydia. But Pittacus was like, nah, fam, it's fine. I already know how rich you are. And I'm also pretty good with where I am in life right now, so I'll just visit just to visit. I mean, that's pretty much all I can really say about Pittacus, chat. This is another short one. Like I said, other than Thales and Solon, a lot of these philosopher sections are pretty short. Which is kind of sad, considering, you know, these guys early on in the book are considered the wise men. You know, the beginning of the Western world in terms of critical thinking and thought and shit, you know? I would love it if we could find, like, maybe dig up some more, like, ancient writings about, you know, these men so we can learn more of their wisdom. But it is what it is, chat. Yeah, we're about to start reading Bias soon. Actually, chat, hold on. Let me see how long Bias is, because Bias is also pretty short. Bias is approximately 2 pages. And Cleobulus is pretty damn short himself. Fuck. Actually, where does this end? Who's the last philosopher spoken of? Oh my! Okay, Periander... Periander is actually kind of long. Oh my. Periander is actually kind of long. I'm debating, chat. Should I end off on Periander, or should I end off on Cleobulus? Because Cleobulus is before Periander, but his section's not as long as Periander's. Bias is next, and his is 2 pages, which is moderately sizable. You know what, chat? I think I'll read BS and see how I feel. After I read BS, if I'm up to it, I'll read Cleobulus, and then we'll end it there. We'll end it on Periander. And then we'll read Periander next week. I think that's a plan, chat. Huh. Anywho, chat, I'm going to begin reading again. But before I do so, let me take another drink. Well, for some reason, I'm just quite thirsty today. Holy crap. I'm quite thirsty today. Holy shit. Anyway, chat. To the next philosopher. The life of Bias. Number 1. Bias was a citizen of Priene, and the son of Tutamus, and by Satyrus he was put at the head of the 7 wise men. Some writers affirm that he was one of the richest men in the city, but others say that he was only a settler. And Phandodicus says that he ransomed some Messenian maidens who had been taken prisoners, and educated them as his own daughters, and gave them dowries, and then sent them back to Messina, to their fathers. And when, as has been mentioned before, the tripod was found near Athens by some fishermen, the brazen tripod, which bore the inscription, "For the wise." Then Satyrus, sorry, chat. Sometimes I botch words by accident. Yes, Peter Parker. Oh, sorry, Pizza Parker. I must drink. Then Satyrus says that the damsels, but others, such as Phanodicus, say that it was their father, came into the assembly and said that Bias was the wise man, recounting what he had done to them. And so the tripod was sent to him. But Bias, when he saw it, and said that it was Apollo who was the wise, and would not receive the tripod. 2. But others say that he consecrated it at Thebes to Hercules, because he himself was a descendant of the Thebans, who had sent a colony to Priene, as Phanodicus relates. It is said also that when Laertius was besieging Priene, Bias fattened up on 2 mules and drove them into his camp, and that the king, seeing the condition that the mules were in, was astonished at their being able to spare food to keep the brute beasts so well. And so he desired to make peace with them, and sent an ambassador to them. On this, Bias, having made some heaps of sand, and put corn on top, showed them to the convoy. And Laertius, hearing from him what he had seen, made peace with the people of Priene. And then when he sent to Bias, desiring him to come quickly to him, "Tell Laertius, from me," he replied, "to eat onions," which is the same as if he had said, "Go and weep." Oh shit. Number 3. It is said that he was very energetic and eloquent when pleading causes, but that he always reserved his talents for the right side, in reference to which Demodocus of Illyrius uttered the following enigmatical saying: "If you are a judge, give a Prienian decision." And Hipponax says, "More excellent in his decisions than Bias of Priene." Now he died in this manner. 4. Having pleaded a cause for someone when he was exceedingly old, after he had finished speaking, he leaned back with his head on the bosom of his daughter's son. And after the advocate of the opposite side had spoken, and the judges had given their decision in favor of Bias's client, when the court broke up, he was found dead on his grandson's bosom. And the city buried him in the greatest magnificence, and put over him in this inscription: Beneath the stone lies Bias, who was born in the illustrious Prienian land, the glory of the whole Ionian race. And we ourselves have also written an epigram on him. Here lies Bias, whom, when the hoary snow had crowned his aged temples, Mercury, unpitying, led to Pluto's darkened realms. He pleaded his friend's cause, and then reclined in his child's arms, reposed in lasting sleep. 5. He also wrote about 2,000 verses on Ionian. Actually, hold on. Before I get to 5, chat, I think I should discuss there because there's a lot of reading there. So let's discuss 1 through 4 real quick. Discuss. Let's discuss, chat. Discuss. So what have we learned about Bias so far? Well, Bias was from the land of Priene and was considered a wise man and was one of the richest guys in the city. And apparently he, I guess he adopted two young ladies, and he educated them, and then he sent those ladies back to their fathers. Okay, interesting. And what else of note did he do? Oh yeah, apparently there was a tripod, which is supposed to be people who would be considered the wise. Bias said that he didn't deserve it because Apollo was apparently more wise than him. But everyone's just like, no, Bias, you deserve it. You're truly the wise man here. Well, I gotta say, pretty humble of him. Pretty humble of you, Bias. And what else is there? Number 2. Ignition, to make pace. Them on Bias, he also made some heaps of sand. To eat onions, go and weep. Okay, so chat, correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But to eat onions. That sounds like an insult. Go eat onions. No, let's go cry. Go and weep. Okay, yeah, it says right here. It's the same as saying go and weep. He was telling that to Laertius, who I believe was Laertius a king? Laertius? Laertius. Okay, I was saying his name wrong. It's Laertius. Actually, hold on, chat. Excuse me for a moment. I'm gonna look up information about Laertius. I want some more context as to who he was. Laertius. Was he a king? Was this man Bias actually telling a king to his face, go cry? Laertius. Laertius. Oh yeah, he was a king. Oh shit. Laertius was the 4th king of the Myrmidon dynasty in Lydia. Oh shit. Bias was telling a king to go cry. What the hell? I mean, I'm not really surprised by that because I mentioned this before, chat, but when you read enough about philosophers, you'll notice a very consistency between every philosopher. Every philosopher hates tyrants. I don't think I've read about a single philosopher that wasn't like fuck you, tyrant, in some shape or form. That seems to be a just general consensus that tyrants suck. And I don't blame them, because tyrants do suck. This man B is telling an actual king, go cry about it. Holy crap. Oh man. I mean, I guess the only person who probably wouldn't tell a king to go fuck themselves is probably Periander, considering, well, Periander himself was a tyrant. But Periander is a weird exception to the rule. Because most kings and most tyrants aren't, well, they don't usually consider themselves philosophers. They might listen to other people who engage with philosophy. Because I know when it comes to, like, Stoicism, I know Zeno used to talk with, what was his name? King Artagonas? Or Artagonas? And I think Artagonas took a lot of, like, bits of wisdom from Zeno as he ruled over, what was the land? I actually forgot what Artagonas ruled over. Artagonas, he ruled over, excuse me, I'm gonna look this up, Artagonas. I'm kind of going off at a tangent, as we should be talking about Bias, but there's so much, there's so little to work with in this book, chat. Not every philosopher gets the same amounts of love as, like, Thales or Solon, or, as we'll find out later in the book, you know, Socrates or Plato, you know, very well-known philosophers that everyone's probably heard of at least once. No one probably has heard of Bias or Pittacus or Kilo. They're very, like, they're important, but we don't have much information on them. So it's kind of hard to praise them for what they have attributed to, you know, humanity in the Western world. Also, just to Artagonas, what the hell was his name? Artagonas? What were you the king of Artagonas? Sorry, Antigonus. Sorry, Antigonus. He was the king of. Okay, he was a Macedonian Greek nobleman. Okay. Or he was their king, essentially. Okay. Okay, so now I know! But yeah. So what we learned so far, chat, Bias hated tyrants, just like Solon, and just like Thales, and every philosopher ever. Apparently this guy was very energetic. Which is not what you'd think of when it comes to most philosophers. A lot of philosophers tend to be either pretty chill, or maybe snarky, or maybe pissed off. One of the three. But apparently, Bias was just a very energetic fellow who always wanted to do what was right. Having pleaded a cause for some exceedingly old. Oh yeah, and apparently he died. He died in his grandson's arms after a trial or something. Which is... that's a way to go out, I guess. He died in the hands of family. Okay. Was there anything else that you wanted to talk about, chat, in regards to Bias? Because I can't find anything else. There's not much to talk about from 1 to 4. And as I mentioned before, chat, this book treats... like, this book definitely plays favorites with certain philosophers. We had a lot to discuss in regards to Thales and so on. Not much with these philosophers we talked about so far. So forgive me if I have to have to reach for what we need to talk about in regards to these philosophers, because some of these philosophers, I guess, what you see is what you get with a lot of them. Okay then, well, I guess if no one has anything to bring up in regards to Bias, or maybe any questions about Bias, Then I guess I'll continue on. We'll just take a drink. Oh! Because, man, I'm thirsty today, Jack! Holy crap! I don't know why! But I need more water! It's not even hot in my room. I'm just thirsty for some reason. Anywho, he also wrote about 2,000 verses on Ionia, to show in what manner a man might best arrive at happiness. And of all his poetical sayings, these have the greatest reputation. Seek to please all citizens, even though your house may be in an ungracious city. For such a course will favor win from all. But haughty manners oft produce destruction. And this one too. Great strength of body is a gift of nature. But to be able to advise whatever is most expedient for one's country's good is the peculiar work of sense and wisdom. Another is, great riches come to many men by chance. He used also to say that a man was unfortunate who could not support misfortune, and that it is a disease of the mind to desire what was impossible, and to have no regard for the misfortunes of others. Being asked what was difficult, he said, to bear change of fortune for the worse with magnanimity. Magnanimity. Once he was on a voyage with some impious men, and the vessel was overtaken by a storm, so they began to invoke the assistance of the gods, on which he said, "Hold your tongues, lest they should find out that you are in the ship." When he was asked by an impious man what piety was, he made no reply. And when his questioner demanded the reason for his silence, he said, "I am silent because you are putting questions about things which you have no concern." Being asked what was pleasant to men, he replied, "Hope." It was a saying of his that it was more agreeable to decide between enemies than between friends. For that of friends one was sure to become an enemy to them, but that of enemies one was sure to become a friend. When the question was put to him, what a man derived pleasure what he was doing, he said, while acquiring gain. He used to say, too, that men ought to calculate life both as they were fated to live a long and a short time, and that they ought to love one another as if at a future time they would come to hate one another, for that most men are wicked. He used also to give the following pieces of advice. Choose the course which you adopt with deliberation, but when you have adopted it, then persevere in it with firmness. Do not speak fast, for that shows folly. Love prudence. Speak of the gods as they are. Do not praise an undeserving man because of his riches, except of things having procured them by persuasion, not by force. Whatever good fortune befalls you, attribute it to the gods. Cherish wisdom as a means of traveling from youth to old age, for it is more lasting than any other possession. 6. Hipponax also mentions Bias, as has been said before, and Heraclitus too, a man who was not easily pleased, has praised him, saying in Priene, there lived Bias, the son of Teuthemus, whose reputation is higher than that of the others. And the Prienians consecrated a temple to him, which is called the Teutamium. A saying of his was, "Most men are wicked." Oh, okay, that's the end of Bias. Okay, so I'm gonna bookmark that. Okay, it's time to discuss, chat. Time to talk about Bias. So where do we start reading about Bias after our little break? I believe we started with 5. Yes, we did. We started with 5. He wrote a poem, and essentially, so essentially 5 was another one of the shotgunning that happens with a lot of the earlier philosophers of, like, they're asked questions, and they get quoted with their answers. And one answer that definitely stuck out to me in regards to Bias is, where is it? Hold on. Hold your tongue. No, not that one. Hold on, chat. Let me find that one line that I liked. It was... Oh, where'd it go? I don't remember if it was early on. Here it is. Here's the line. Being asked what was difficult, he said, to bear a change of fortune for the worse with magnanimity. You know what, chat? I think that line is so good, I think I'll make that the quote of the day. Because I don't know if Cleo Bullets will surpass it, but that's a pretty good quote. So you know what? Let me type out that quote, and I will put it on screen in a moment, okay? Well, I'm typing it right now. Okay. Okay, when asked to bear a change of fortune for worse. You know, actually, I'll put that on screen so you can see. Hold on, sorry. There we go. To bear change for worse. Where's the line at? Yes, for the worse with magnanimity. Bias of Priene. There we go. That's today's quote, chat. That is today's quote. This is a pretty good quote, I think, from Bias. Where's the most difficult thing to do? The most difficult thing to do is to bear the change of fortune for the worse with magnanimity. In other words, being strong enough to accept changes is essentially what Bias is talking about. And you know what? He's right. What's one thing that humans are very reluctant to do? Most humans are adverse to change, chat. Most human beings, when it comes to change, they can't handle it. They freak out. They get pissed off. They're like, why do things gotta be different now? But the wise men, they understand, especially Bias, that life is never the same, no matter the age. Now, there are universal axioms that are always true. Don't get me wrong. But, despite that, chat, there are some things that are subject to change, no matter the timeline. And if that change comes, you must bear that change with magnanimity. Now, you must be wondering, what does magnanimity mean? Because that's actually quite a big word, chat. Magnanimity. I actually looked it up once. I believe it's a word pertaining to virtue. I'm going to look it up real quick because I actually forgot the exact definition, but I remember it being related to being virtuous. I forget what it means exactly. I think it also has something to do with spirits, if I recall correctly, chat. What do you think, my fellow philosophers? What do you think magnanimity means? Okay, so I'm looking at the Merriam-Webster definition, chat. To be magnanimous means to show or suggest a lofty and courageous spirit. Another definition is showing or suggesting nobility of feeling and generosity of mind. In other words, it's about your soul, it's about your spirit. He's saying, do not cower when change happens. He's saying, brave the storm. Find your courage and brave the storm. Do not be a pussy. Look deep into your soul and temper it. May your soul burn with the flames of tomorrow. Let your flames be the flames that change the future. Why am I yelling? I don't know. I do kind of vibe with this this quote, chat. I like this quote actually. One must bear the change of fortune for the worse with magnanimity, with thoughts, with soul. Do not let the wretched times bring you down, chat. You must adapt to the times. Now, obviously, not all times are good. There are times when the wicked are in power. And in which case, if the wicked are in power, then you must use your soul to burn with courage to face against the wicked. Do you not agree, chat? Do you not agree that magnanimity is what people need in this day and age? A tough, lofty, and noble spirit, a courageous spirit, to stand up to the wicked who would dare bring disorder to our world. I think BS is right on the money with this one, chat. What do you think? This is a banger quote. Thales had a banger quote. Solon had a banger quote. Unfortunately, Pittacus and who else? Pittacus and Kilo did not have banger quotes, but it's fine. It's not like I expect there to be banger quotes every stream. I do hope I get at least one though, and luckily BS delivered. He delivered with this gem. Bear the change of fortune for worse with magnanimity. When things go south, be courageous. Be a fighter. Be one who can restore the lights to the world of darkness. Oh man. But yeah, chat. This is a pretty good quote. I like this. Okay, let's see. Last but not least, chat, we have Cleobolus. And then after we finish Cleobolus, we'll actually end there because after Cleobolus is Periander, and Periander's section is pretty long. How long? Okay. No, I take that back. Periander's section's actually not that long. Now that I'm actually looking at it, I got confused. I thought he had a really long section, but it turns out that his section is actually very short, and that the other section, which was kind of long, is Anacharsis. I accidentally combined Anacharsis section with Periander's. Okay, you know, in this case, since Periander's is not long, I think I will instead end it right here with Bias, and then next time we can read about Cleobolus. I think that's the plan, chat, because we've already read like 3 people so far. We read Kilo, we read Picus, and we read Bias. And you know, I kind of want to just end off on this good quote because I like this quote a lot. I don't want to go into Cleobulus, and Cleobulus ends up having a pretty good quote. So I'm just going to cash out right here, right now, and then we can start our Super Galaxy portion. How's that sound, chat? Okay. Let me put the book away. Anyway, chat. Oh, sorry about that. Let me get rid of that. Care to discuss, and it's going to a little break. Okay. That was a pretty good reading, chat. I actually enjoyed what I read mostly near the end. I mean, Kilo had some good shit. Pittacus had some good shit, but I think Bias definitely saved it in terms of my general interest. And I don't want. Okay, chat. I just want to be clear here. Like I said before, don't take what I said as a slight against Kilo or Pittacus. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just that the book doesn't talk too much about them. Their sections were very short, chat. I mean, Bias's was also pretty short, but Bias had a lot of meat in regards to a general idea of what you should be doing. Hence this quote. And it really sucks that there's so much wisdom that we can apply to today's day and age that's just lost to time, chat. Because either these psychopaths didn't either write this shit down, or if they did write this shit down, assholes went up and destroyed them. Because some people just love to destroy old knowledge for some reason. I'll tell you the kind of people who book burn or destroy, like, statues and whatnot. People who hate you. People who hate humanity. People with absolute evil in their hearts. I've said this before, chat, but I abhor people who book burn. I disdain people who destroy history. True history. History that which we can learn from. History that we can grow from. But like I said, like a million times already, we gotta work with what we have, and unfortunately, anything that we probably really do need to know, we're just gonna have to relearn it. In this dark age of information wars, where you never know what's true or what's a fact and what's an opinion and what's, you know, disinformation and misinformation. There's lies everywhere, chat. There's lies everywhere. And at this point in the game, chat, you kind of just have to look at all the facts and just decide on your own which is true and which is not. Try your best to verify, you know, any and all information that you come across. Because the liars are just insane, chat. Holy crap. So many things about the world, about human beings that we once already knew, but is now forbidden to know. It's just sad. I mean, for fuck's sake, there's a book. No, there's a couple of books actually that I want to read on stream, but Twitch being Twitch might not like the fact that I would read these books on stream. Even if the contents in the book are true. And you know what? Let's just assume that, you know, some of the ideas in these books are false, right? Wouldn't it be a good thing for me to expose them to the daylight? Why hide them away? Why punish me for the content that I want to create and share with people, to discuss ideas? Like, today's day and age sucks, chat. It's hard to discuss things without being punished by the technocrats. luckily we have alternatives in which we can have these discussions, such as, Odyssey and Rumble. Which, by the way, chat, follow me on there. Follow me on Odyssey and Rumble. Hold on, let me let me plug myself in here. I believe it's this socials. This is going to appear on Twitch. I don't know if it will appear on YouTube. I'll just copy paste it to YouTube. Okay, well that needs updated. But yeah. I'll also do this for my VODs as well. There we go. Yes. Follow me on my various social medias, with the exception of Float, because Float's dead, unfortunately. That was an old tech platform that just kind of died. It happens. Not all old tech platforms make it. But as for the old tech platforms that have made it, such as Odyssey and Rumble, follow me on there. Because those places I also stream at and I upload my VODs. Or I guess to be more precise, I stream on Odyssey and I'm a little bit late with my VOD upload on there. But as for Rumble, I don't stream on Rumble because I have to meet the requirements. But I do upload my VODs on there. So if you prefer to watch, videos on Rumble instead of YouTube, then I highly recommend giving my my Rumble a check out. Okay, let's see here. All right, chat. I'm gonna go on a little break, and then after I'm done with my break, we'll be heading straight into Super Mario Galaxy. See you soon, chat. Okay. And I'm back, chat. And I'm back. It's time to play the retro part of the stream, Super Mario Galaxy. Which I'll be playing on my 3D collection. Because, I don't have my totally legitimate Wii setup. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So I'll be playing, on official hardware. I always play on official hardware. Just, on a different type of official hardware, is what I'm saying. Yes, that's totally what I meant. That's absolutely what I meant. Anyway, I got 10 stars. It takes like 60 stars to beat this game. So, it honestly shouldn't take too long for me to, beat it. Sweet Sweet Galaxy, no. I think we did Sweet Sweet Galaxy, didn't we? Wait, how do I check? Oh, wrong button. Is there a way to check how many... Wait, how do I check what stars I've gotten so far? What the hell? Mr. Mario! Check it out! I'm in Town! And Dear Mario, I'm in a faraway place. But I'm alright because you're coming to rescue me. P.S. I hope this gift will come in handy. Princess Peach included 5 one-up mushrooms in her letter. Would you like them now? Sure, yeah, whatever. Ah, even if she's kidnapped, the princess is so thoughtful. Well, come see me next time when there's a mail delivery. How does she send mail when she's captured? What is Bowser doing? Yo, Bowser's security sucks ass, chat. Bowser's security is actual trash. We finished building the Starstream Starship. We'll use it to search for more power stars. And we, the members of the Temple Brigade, will be the crew. And this brigade is a bull leader, so I nominate, well, me. The galaxies will see the bravery of the Temple Brigade. See you around the galaxies. Yeah, sure, whatever, Toad. Then built the Starstream Starship that looks just like us. You got a grand star for Bowser Jr.'s robot? So that means Rosalina and Bowser are enemies. Well, we have to help Rosalina and find out what Bowser is hiding. Or where Bowser's hiding, is what I meant to say. We finished our starship, blah blah blah, I don't care. Oh yeah, Yellow Toad, what you gotta say, Yellow Toad? Hey Mario, we're gonna do our best to find power stars! And we unlocked this place too. We unlocked the fountain! Was there something... I don't think there was. Actually, wait, isn't it safe to fall off the edge? I want to check it out, because I'm curious. Okay, it's safe to fall off. I always forgot that Rosalina just saves you. Okay. Space Junk Galaxy. Well, let's get to it, chat! Let's explore the galaxy! Let's explore the stars! Okay, let's see here. Okay. Now that I'm replaying this game again, it always kind of weirds me out, like, where the gravity begins and ends in this game. Because sometimes I worry that, like, something will fuck up and I might fall into the abyss. But honestly, I think it's fine. Whoa, 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 whoa! See, like right there? What if I fell into the abyss right there? Then again, I should trust, the game. Because most of the time, the devs of Super Mario games know what they're doing. I'm a 3D Mario expert, chat. I'm not like a speedrunner master, but like I know how to competently play 3D Mario games. Which you'd think that wouldn't be saying much, chat, but you'd be surprised just how bad a lot of streamers are at 3D Mario games. It's kind of wild. I won't name any names, but there are some people who genuinely struggle with, like, Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Sunshine. I don't know if they struggle with Galaxy, because I don't see many people playing Galaxy, but if the logic follows, they'll probably struggle with Galaxy too. Chat, what do you think? Are 3D Marios hard, or are people just bad? I think people are just bad, honestly. Now, I can make somewhat of an exception for, like, Sunshine, because Super Mario Sunshine doesn't have the best physics. Sunshine definitely has some wonky physics here and there. That I can definitely understand why some people might struggle with that one, and not to mention Sunshine has some bullshit level designs that when you play them for the first time will definitely cause you headache. But other than that, it should be generally easy to beat a 3D Mario. I don't think I've ever played a 3D Mario that was ever difficult. Challenging, maybe, usually with, like, secret levels, but the overall experience is usually a walk in the park. Then again, I kind of grew up with, like, 3D Mario games, so like I said, I'm kind of an expert in terms of how to play these games. Captain, how could you? Where'd my glasses go? Take the punch! What? Actually, wait, hold on. Mr. Bob! At the brand captain of the Top Brigade, I've already discovered a shortcut to the power star. Take the Sling Star at the top of the Starshroom. Hold on, let me... I just wanna... Yeah. Also, is there another side to this? Oh! Wow, Chat, I've never been on this side before. I've never decided to actually give a fuck to look over here. Holy crap. Is there anything else hidden over here? Nope. Also, I'm glad there's a recalibrate button on this thing. Because my god, chat, the cursor disappears often. Luckily, I could just press, like, one of the shoulder buttons and it fixes easy, like, instantly. Burner. I played a dangerous game there, chat. I didn't know if I could beat it, but I think the devs are smart enough to account for that. Okay. There we go. Oh, what the? Oh, that's right. Give me that star. And of course, we have to go back. But yeah, as I was saying before, chat, are 3D Mario games hard? Because I don't think they are. I don't think they are at all. I think they're really fun. But in terms of difficulty, I think they're generally easy. But some streamers just struggle with these types of games. Then again, you could make the argument maybe they're just bad at platformers overall. But even platforming games like Mario shouldn't be that difficult. I don't know, it just kind of baffles my mind. I don't know, chat. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong, honestly. Maybe the 3 Marios are like games from hell that are incredibly poorly designed and really difficult, and gaming gods can only play these. I know that's not the case. Hey now, if you're thinking about just rolling that ball away, you better listen to a billboard here. First, jump to get on the top of the ball. Alright, now try to match the guy on the bottom right. Right, that's it. That's what we call a basic position. From that basic position, tilt the Joy-Con to move the ball in that direction. Then press the B button to jump. If anything gets in your way, smush it. Anyway, you'll learn more by doing it yourself. Good luck. I wonder why the B button, because the A button also works. Also, what's the point of having enemies on this track? They're just going to get squished by the ball. Actually, no, never mind. There's something very sinister about enemies on the track. They make you jump. That's actually really evil when I think about it, because if you're not careful, they could make you die. You might accidentally jump into a pit on accident or something if you're not careful. But that's if you're not, like, taking your time or something. Oh god. But generally speaking, this is not that difficult. It just looks scary, because there's a lot of room for error. Or rather, let me rephrase that. There's a lot of holes that make it seem like it's easy to fall. And that's another thing too, chat. I noticed that a lot of people who are not good at platformers... Oh god! Okay, well then, I died. That was on me. I thought I was holding the Joy-Con in the right direction, but I wasn't. I tried to quickly make it go forward, but I was a little too late in that regard. Anyways, as I was saying, a lot of people who are not great at platformers seem to have, like, a constant fear of actually falling off the platforms. Which I kind of get, because, you know, if you fall off the platform, you lose. But at the same time, it's just like... you kind of have to be brave. You kind of have to not fear falling off. Otherwise, how are you gonna learn how to platform correctly if you're always fear your soul? You know? Oh boy. Do I dare? I do dare. Like I said, chat, no fear. No fear. Never fear the fall, chat. If there's any advice I can give for any platformer, never fear the fall. It is foolish to fear the fall. Always trust where the game can take you. Other than that one death that I did on accident for not paying attention, relatively easy. We unlock the new galaxy. Save my game? Absolutely. Okay, save. We're gonna try and get at least 20, and if it's not 10 by then we'll get some more, chat. Battle Rock Galaxy! Oh yeah, by the way, chat, my anniversary, my 1-year anniversary is actually coming up. Well, let me rephrase that. My 1-year anniversary will happen on April 8th, since that's when I first started streaming. And this thing is the Strix. And I'll be replaying Super Mario 64. And I'm gonna see if I can try and... Actually, what's a good stream idea for Super Mario 64? Because I think beating it's not good enough. I want to see how many stars I can get in a certain amount of time. Kinda like a speedrun, but not really, you know? Because like I said before, chat, I'm not a speedrunner. I mean, if I were a speedrunner, a game that I absolutely speedrun is, whoa. Wait, how do I kill those things? How do you kill those things? Oh, just spin. One game that would absolutely speedrun is Super Mario 64, since I'm pretty decent at that game already. The only reason why I don't think I can speedrun the game now is because I can't do basic, you know, speedrunner strats such as backwards long jump, which I understand it conceptually, and honestly, if I practice it, I can probably do it. I can't do it to where, like, you know, people who've mastered, who are like speedrunning masters can do it, but I can definitely give it a shot. But keep in mind, chat, for my anniversary, I am not speedrunning 64. I'm probably gonna do a thing where I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try and get all 120 stars. Which is not a so easy feat, you know? It's not too difficult either, but it does take some commitment. Honestly, I think I could probably do that in like 4 or 5 streams. Actually, you know what? No. I could probably... maybe 3 or 4? I actually don't know. Because I remember when I first did my first stream of Things to Strix Chat, I got a good amount of stars in under 2 hours. Like, I get stars, like, easy left and right in Super Mario 64. I don't think me getting... oh, shit! Ow. I don't think me getting, like, 120 in like 2 to 3 streams is out of the realm of possibility, honestly. It also just kind of depends on what day and how long I plan to stream the game. I kind of want to do a stream where I just do a really long stream where I don't stop the stream until I get all 120 stars. Ah, there's a one-up stream down there. Well, what the hell? Come on, Bullet Bill. Oh, what the hell? Okay, the Bullet Bill's got some weird tracking, chat. What the fuck was that? What the hell was that? Oh shit, okay, hold on. We can get this. Nice. Chat, I also gotta say, at the time when this game came out, this game looked really gorgeous. Like, it was actually quite amazing how well this game looked for it being on the Wii. It seemed... Oh no, the black... wait, is Rosalie saying it? Or is it... No, it's Rosalie... Okay, Rosalie is talking. It seems that a Prankster Comet has appeared somewhere. Prankster Comets have a very strange effect on galaxies. If you want to learn more about the curious comets, ask the Luma who knows about such things. But yeah, as I was saying, chat, Galaxy looked amazing as a Wii game. Because, graphically speaking, the Wii was incredibly underpowered. It was like, what, on par with like PS2? In terms of graphics? Hold on, chat. There's gotta be a button I can press to look at, like... What the hell? That's not the button I want to press. Oops. I want to look at, like, all the available... Okay, I guess I could just look at this monitor here, but there should be a button for this. I'm pretty sure there is a button for this. Speedy Comet! In Good Egg Galaxy! Dino Piranha Speedrun. Essentially just do the Dino Piranha mission, except, be fast as fuck boy with it. Which should be tough. 4 minutes! We skipped that Luma, let's go. We skipped the fuck out of that Luma. Oh shit! Also, the music in this game is amazing, chat. Like, most of the music's orchestrated, and even the songs that aren't orchestrated are fucking bops. We'll get there in no time at all, chat. I'm not worried at all. Ow. That almost killed me. That almost fucking killed me. Are those chain chomps generating? Oh, they are. Oops. Don't care. Don't lose speed now, Mario. Come on! Let's go. Think we're fighting Dino now? Oops, missed. Didn't mean to miss. We lost seconds. No. Easy, chat. They should have made this a 3-minute mission instead of a 4-minute one. Then again, I still would have had like 40 seconds left. We'll get some extra bits here, because we have enough time. Actually, I don't remember. Do I get a 1-up if I get 100 bits? I want to say yes, but I don't remember. Okay, let me refresh Odyssey. Is Odyssey going slow? Actually, is the whole stream going slow, chat? Or is it normal speed? I hope it's normal speed. Do we just clear out this? Nah, let's not. We can come back to that galaxy. Or that little hub. Okay. Oops. There we go. Oh, we need one more star. We can go to Battle Rock or Space Junk. Doesn't really matter, so... Battle Rock because I like the song more. Breaking into the Battle Rock. Oh, we got bombs. Oh shit. I forgot they don't explode immediately. Wait, what? No, don't throw. Oh. I did not mean to throw over there. Wait, I still got it? Okay then. I thought I missed, but I got it. I'll take it. That's not gonna get it, is it? Okay, the bombs just have a huge blast radius. That's how I'm getting them. Stop it. No? No stop it? Wait! You! Hey you! Yeah, you! Got any tasty stop its? Give me a bunch of stop its, I'll transform! Damn, bitch, only 30? A new planet was born! This is the ammo depot, not a garbage dump. What do people think they can just toss their trash here and it'll magically disappear? Hey, we have plenty of bombs. Maybe you could use them to blow up all this trash. Gee, thanks. And I'm fucking timed? Fine. Let's see if I can get them all. Oops, that might miss. Actually, I think I might get it. Whoa, damn it! Whew, that was close. Who knew that bombs work so well as an industrial strength cleaner? Thanks, I owe you big. Oh, I know. Take this. I just found it lying around. Maybe it will help. Alright. We didn't do the mission star, but we got a star. Guess you could say a secret star? And we unlocked a new level. Enemy base spat! We detected massive energy spats! What are they doing here? Also, I saw on the map that like another comet come by, so you know what? I'm gonna go to that before I do the boss. Yeehaw! Okay. Flip switch galaxy, crown. Okay, yeah, crowns mean that you got all the stars in that area. Okay. So Good Egg has one more star. And of course, Honey Hive is gonna have like 2 more, potentially. Cosmic Comic in orbit! Let's see. Oh yeah, Cosmic Mario. Not to be confused with Shadow Mario, which are completely different.
Yes! Whee!
I like how there's a stair down here. No! Wrong jump! Wrong jump! See, chat? 3 more games are easy! You just need skill! Got it!
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh no, we gotta go to the other one because that's where the boss is. To the fountain! And I believe this is the actual first Bowser battle too. Speaking of Bowser battles, I kind of wish Super Mario Odyssey had 3 in its main story. I mean, there are 3 Bowser battles, but like, you have to unlock the last one. And the last one isn't even like that much different from the second one. Like, they could have given Bowser more in the unlocked one. Also, props to Galaxy for bringing back, what's the song called? Koopa Road or something? It's a damn good song for, like, a Bowser level. Oh shit! Motherfucker! Burn it, burn, burn, burn. Burn, 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 burn. Not gonna lie, that actually almost switched me. Oh, god damn it. That was kind of horse shit. Bum, 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 bum. Damn, I must be getting worse with 3D Marios in my old age, chat. I used to be a master at this shit when I was 800. I don't need this, but why not have it, you know? Bowser! You fiend! Release the princess! You finally made it. Just in time for me to stomp you into space. Oh, you didn't land on it? Wait, chat. I know I'm not the first one to ask this question, but like, what is with Nintendo and the number 3? They love the number 3, don't they, chat? Like, holy shit. How long was that fight? Like 10, 15 seconds? What? Foolish Mario! My plan is too far along now. You really think you could stop me? And we got another Grand Star! And I think we unlocked the Rosalina library too, I want to say. That should be the next thing we get. We can probably get a story time or two in chat. Because we have approximately 30 minutes. Okay, blah, 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 blah. The kitchen! You rescued another Grand Star, and power has returned to another dome back into the observatory. But I still don't think we have the star power we need to fly the observatory through the universe. The villain who kidnapped your special one took her far from here, to the center of the universe. Once our star power is restored, the observatory will be able to go there. Then you can reunite with your special one. Yep, save my game. Let's do some story time with Rosalina. It's open, right? Oh, it's not open? What the hell? Mama's library is here, but why is it not open? Or do I have to hit a switch? I forget how this works. There's a way to open that. I don't recall how. I got a secret, but I'm not telling. Why not tell it, you worm? Tell me! I actually forget what the secret is, too. To get to the upper level, just jump up here. Unless he meant another upper level. He probably meant another upper level. Beach Ball Galaxy! Sunken treasure! We're gonna hunt for sunken treasure, chat. Oh, I don't need to know swimming. I already know how to swim. What do you guys say, though? Yo, the stews are distracted by the sparklies. Dun 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 dun. You know what I just noticed, chat? Galaxy, Odyssey, and 64 all have the same type of swimming. Whereas Sunshine's was completely different. I wonder why they changed it up for Sunshine. Sunshine's just overall built different, isn't it? Gonna get the last one, which is... I actually don't remember where it's located, actually. Where is it? Wait, can I? Yes, I can. Oh, where's the last one located? It's definitely not up there. Oh, it's right here. And there's a giant eel monster right in front of me. Bruh. Also, I was so distracted by that eel that I completely forgot where the game told me. Oh, okay, it's right here. Wait, hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I didn't need to get that to get up there, did I? There should be a way up there. Hold on. First, I'm gonna go down this tube here. Oops. Wait, no. I mean, that could work on my benefit, actually. Wait, hold on. So let me... Aha! Okay, it kind of worked out. I also like the watery effect this has. It's trippy. Anyway, chat. I want to see if I can get up to that platform without the star thing. Like, is it possible to skip collecting those shine things? Okay, hold on. Wait. Hold on, hold on. Wait. Oh, he won't. Okay, so he won't. Mario will not slide on the wall. Oh, okay, he won't slide on the wall at all. Okay. Clever, Nintendo, clever. They probably figured that a player would probably just cheese it if they did that. So they made it so that you have to. But wait a minute, there's a tree here. Can I go up the tree? Wait, hold on. I just want to know if it's possible. Oh, shit. Is it possible, though? Is it possible, chat? Oh my! Oh, I messed up. Okay, so you can get on the tree, but can you get up the mountain with the tree? Wait. Okay, let's do this here. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Hold on, chat. I really want to try this. Damn it! Okay, it's really hard to get up from there. So let's do it the other way. Oh, you motherfucker! Get out of here! Oh! It's you can just barely try and get that. Oh, wow. Okay. From Mario Galaxy. Done. Oh, what? Oh, come on. Which? Oh, now you work! Now you work! Oh, chat. Twitch is a mess. Twitch is a broken mess. Oh, what the? You were just working a couple of seconds ago. I don't care if Twitch gets mad at me for saying this, but fix your goddamn website. Fix your goddamn website, Twitch. Holy crap. It shouldn't have been a hassle for me to type in Super Mario Galaxy and then make it the game immediately. It shouldn't have to load forever. Okay, do the other penguins have the gold shell again? I think they do. Wait, hold on. Let's see if we can cut them off. That's such an easy star, too. When you realize the group of penguins has it. Okay, now that we have 20 stars, chat, let's go read a Rosalina story.
Oh, yeah.
Now that the library's open.
Ooh.
Ooh. Like Mario's shocked expression, like, ooh, some story time going on in here. Let us begin. Chapter 1. The Celestial Duo. Our story begins a very, very long time ago, with a young girl. One day, this girl spotted a rusted spaceship holding a small star child. What's your name? Are you lost? The girl asked the star child. I'm Luma, and I'm waiting for Mama. She's coming for me on a comet, said the star child, who had been waiting day and night. Don't worry, I'll wait with you, the little girl promised Luma. At nightfall, the little girl borrowed her father's telescope and peered into the sky. She looked and looked, but she saw nothing. Hours turned into days and then years. But still, the sky revealed nothing. Finally, the little girl sighed and said to Luma, If we stay here looking much longer, I'll be an old lady soon. But then she had an idea. Why don't we go out there and find your mother ourselves? The girl and Luma fixed up the rusty spaceship, and then the two set sail into the starry sky. And this is how the search for the Celestial Mother began. That should do for today. Damn, Rosalina, you only read like one chapter and it was like 5 pages. You could have read a little bit more. Also, I wish there was like secrets in this room. Oh shit, that's right, I can read the book on my own if I wanted. Which I don't right now, because we just read it. Chat, I will say this. I do like how the book looks exactly like the book from Thousand Year Door. And I think the OG Paper Mario as well. It's a nice little attention to the detail. Even though I said I was gonna stop right now, chat, I think I'll get, like, maybe a couple of more stars, maybe, like, 2 to 4, maybe 5. Still want to play. I think I might end it off on 25 stars, maybe? So just 5 more. Giant Eel Outbreak! Doesn't this have a shark boss on it? Like a bone shark boss? This looks familiar to me. Giant gringills have been terrorizing the waters lately. Can you help us? Gringills like those could gobble us all in one bite. Can you beat those gringills by hitting them with the shells? Grandpa's getting old. Ever since those big eels showed up, we haven't caught any fish. Get rid of those big eels. Oops. What do these penguins gotta say? If you're out of breath, grab a bubble. Okay, now you're just gonna be advice about how to swim. I already know how to swim, says. And of course, a red shell homes, just like in Mario Kart. But we're a good shot. We can take him down with a green. Or not. Let me try again. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Also, there's something hidden in the chests. Which goes in the chests? Thanks! Ah! Oh, fuck! Oh, goddamn! Okay. I forget what the torpedo versions of bullet bills are called. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. They're not called torpedo terries or something like that. Or they just called torpedo bills. Which is boring and uninspired. Also, is that it? Just 3 L's? Eels? I could have sworn there were more. I could have sworn there was a boss here too. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of another level that has a boss that's like a giant shark in the water or something. Did I make that boss up, chat? Wasn't there a boss that's like an undead shark giant thing? I swear it's real, chat. I swear it's real. Sorry, Bank. Let's be careful here. Oh. Ah, this. Nice. Oh, shit! Oh god, stop, 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 stop. Okay. Mama fucking Mia. Oh god! That was easy enough. Oh god. I'm not going for that one up because it's not worth it. Where even am I? Near the star, that's where I am. Why even put spike balls around the star on land? That won't kill me, that'll just inconvenience me.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. We're gonna get 2 stars here, and then we're going to beat the boss, get the final star, and then call it a day, chat. Luigi in the Haunted Mansion.
Yes.
We're taking signs of Luigi in this galaxy. I hope he hasn't been eaten by ghosts.
Yeah.
Ow. Can I stomp on him? Yes, I can. We are now in the Boo House. What's this switch to? Oh! Ow. Huh? Step into the light. Is there a way to destroy that? Ah! Attack the fire! What the fuck? Come on, come down. Follow me down here. Get fucking vaporized by the light, you dumbass! What the hell? Oh wait, no. I don't care. I can break that, can't I? Oh shit! I mean, I knew I could, but I didn't think it would just happen like that. I mean, what happened like I said would happen, but it happened in a way I didn't think it was just gonna happen. There we go. Wait, does 50 coins really equal a 1-up? No, that can't be right. That's way too generous. That's way too damn generous. Anyway, where's the... Oh, there it is. Oh, hello there, Diamond. How are you doing today? I'm playing Super Mario Galaxy! I'm actually about to end the stream after I get a couple more stars. 3 more, in fact. We're on star number 22. We need approximately 3 more stars. Help! Says Ouija. Poor Ouija. Oh god! I was almost killed. Fools. We gotta become Boo Mario. Actually, can I go into this painting? Wait, how do I make that appear? Oh, it would have been much cooler if I was able to get it with the Boo power. But whatever. Why is he in love with me? Can I bounce on this as a Boo? No, I can't. Bro, you finally came. I got lost with the toads. It was terrible. But I have found the power star, so that makes up for it, right? And that's number 23. We got Ouija on our side. Why send me here?
Mark,
Welcome back.
look.
I can see your brother from here. If you ask him, I bet he'll help you search for power stars. And I'm sure he has a lot to tell you. You should go speak to him nearby the garage. Let's speak to Ouija, chat!
Hey!
Bro, you're looking for power stars, right? Let me help. I think you might have missed the one in the Good Egg Galaxy. If I find it, I'll write you a letter. Keep your eyes peeled for it. Okay, back to the kitchen that the game just decided to force me away from. We have discovered an enemy base in the region. We can only hope that they are not misusing the power of the poor Grand Star. I see that it's there, but let's do one more Ghostly Galaxy mission. And then we can go for the Grand Star. A very spooky sprint. You know, gotta race the racer boo.
Yes.
Your gang members haven't come back. What are they up to? Oh shit! Where's this taking me? Oh. Oh fuck, I wanted to kill him with it. I don't remember. Is it, like, actually revealing the fall? Wait, that was only 2 times! So he gets hit a total of 5 times and he's done. They couldn't even give me the 6. Wow. I completely forgot it was like that. Wow. Come on, Nintendo. There's other numbers besides 3, Nintendo. Oh shit, did my stream go down again? Did my stream go down again? Oh no, just as we were about to end the stream too. I really hope this doesn't mess up my recording. I really hope this doesn't mess up my recording. I'll be upset because I'm already upset that OBS messed up like 2 of my recordings. Or at least near the end of them. Which I guess for the most part, we did mostly what we need to do, so nothing important will be fucked up in the recording, I think. Thanks to you and your friends, all the domes on the lower level are working again. Once the engine room in the upper level has power, the whole observatory will be working. Then the common observatory will fly as a starship once again. And you'll be able to fly to your special one in the center of the universe. Save game. Okay, chat. Let me see here. We got 1 additional star than I thought I was going to get, but we did good today. So with that, chat, time to quit. Yes, I wish to quit. Alright, chat. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. And I apologize for the scuff near the end. OBS sometimes is a little bit wary if I stream for over 3 hours. But I think the recording will be fine once I check it. But anywho, chat. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the lessons that we've learned and discussed regarding the philosophers of old in ancient Greece. And I hope you enjoyed my Epic Gamer gameplay with Super Mario Galaxy. Tomorrow stream would normally be in PNR, but I don't think we're doing that this week, actually. So, the stream might be canceled tomorrow. Actually, you know what? You know what, chat? Hold on, chat. Hold on. I actually, I sent True Lotus a message, and I actually haven't checked to see what his response was. So let me make things normal on my end in terms of my device.